We have an early season collision of teams ranked in the top 25, both with a chance to come up with a quality win and really build toward an excellent season today. Welcome to Honolulu and Aloha Stadium, the home field of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on last season's national champions, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. We'll kick this away to get us going. Returner decides to field it. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. The Trojans offense trots out there to open this game. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Running through this, they can't get him to the ground. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
They'll run it to the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Looking downfield, it's Sampson. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
The Trojans bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. This is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down play coming up. And now the running back's got it again. They make the stop, but not before a solid. That time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Warriors getting set on 1st and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Takes the handoff. It's Silva. 1st down, looking for more now. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. The Rainbow Warriors line it up with 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So that nice scoring play will be negated by the penalty. Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the right side. And they get him down to wrap up the 1st period of play. Getting set for the 2nd quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the 1st quarter at all. We get lined up here for quarter number 2. We'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them the extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. To throw, it's Sampson. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Trojans will have to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
Wants to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Quick throw to the left. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? It's a run. Running back's got it. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
That's a 1st down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Breaking free at midfield. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion makes it second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Looking downfield, it's Sampson. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Great cut there. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it. No problem.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Looking for a gap. It's Silva. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The Rainbow Warriors hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab. It's Silva. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the pass is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Fighting off the defender. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Hawaii. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they'll set up for the PAT. No problem with the PAT. They lead 14-3. The offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Back to throw. It's Sampson. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
He's got it in the open. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return man steps out at the 28. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now and start the third quarter. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Same tailback, another carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Chris, I just wonder how many times can this defense keep making plays to keep this team in this football game. They're just not getting a lot of help from their own offense. A nice job again stepping up on this third down. Interesting call here on fourth down to see if they'll get a chance to make another play to give their own offense good field position.
Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. He hands it off from the gun.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Tailback with another carry. They'll tackle him at the 27. And the Trojans come up to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Sampson. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And here comes the punter onto the field. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring it down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback dropping back. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch made by the tight end. He make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there. And the Rainbow Warriors pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. The Rainbow Warriors lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Silva. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Looking for some space. It's Silva. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. And the Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Nowhere to go in this one. That's the end of 3. The final quarter coming up. Booker, Hawaii has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Point after, up and good. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Grab by the receiver. Boom. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking for the wide out. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. This is becoming a productive drive. A first down at the 47. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Screen to the receiver in the flat. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 7th play of the drive coming up. Send the back in motion. Looking to throw. It's Sampson. Throws to the tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, USC. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. Riding away with a running game. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use, but what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. The Rainbow Warriors line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Looking to throw it again. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a 2-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Trying to create here on the move. He makes the grab. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Scanning the field. It's Sampson. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, that's everything you could hope for here for an offense. They make a nice completion here. The thing that really stood out to me, your fourth quarter, late in the game, the clock is essential. Get out of bounds when you can. Get a first down when you can. He does both here to set up the offense here nicely.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, he makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Trojans. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chrissy, look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck. Hey, how about this defense there? Nice job rallying to the football to keep them short there as they tried that two-point play.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. On the run, it's Silva. He's got the first and still going. They'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. In the red area, it's Silva. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
USC 16.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he gave it a shot. They should have just left the ball in the end zone. They spotted at the 19. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Scanning the field. It's Sampson. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down just short of the marker. Inches away from a first down. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got it.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. The Rainbows offense back on the field now.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
They'll run it from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Gonna run it. It's Silva. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Rainbow Warriors will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying for a 4th down completion. The pocket breaking down. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into
swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback will spike the ball to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Third down coming.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? He's hit just before the throw. Oh, that one's picked off. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession.
He could go. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Dropping back, it's Sampson. Catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a 1st down. And the Trojans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Now they come up to spike it to stop the clock.
1st down for the offense. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, the pass rush gets home. A timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quick throw to his receiver. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
So no gain in what's going to be the final play. The clock is at 0-0. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated.